Hey everyone, we are back with more Octopath Forever. We got Faye in chat now. Faye, how has your week been? What'd you get up to yesterday? I tried out a new strategy in this game for the last boss that it went okay, I think. There's still so much of the world we haven't explored. Anyway, we're doing Primrose, Chapter 3 next, and that's in Noblecourt. Work, the usual. Did you beat up any toddlers? Alright, I gotta go to the bar to start up Primrose's chapter. We're on Chapter 3 now, the second half of the Chapter 3s. Not yet. Saving that for the weekend. You're still trying to figure out how many you can reasonably take, and then you're gonna seek them out. Heeding the words of the dying crow, you have come to Noblecourt, where you hope to find the truth that has eluded you for so long. The story so far. In the town of Stillsnow, Primrose got her first taste of revenge. There, she struck down the left wing of the crow, driving the dagger engraved with her family's words into his breast. Faith shall be your shield. The words had served her well. Now two remain, the man with the mark on his right arm, and the foulest bird of all, with the mark on his neck. Go home to Noblecourt, she was told. There you will find the truth you seek, but will this truth bring her peace or further pain? And so, after too many years, Primrose comes home.
Oh my.
How long has it been? When I left, I thought I would never return to this place. Dude, I think that every time I return to Burke's Falls. The crow said I would find the truth here. But what truth was he speaking of? Two more men bearing the mark of that foul bird. My search continues here. Look, that young lady! Is that not Lady Primrose?
No.
You're seeing things, friend. House Hazelhide is nothing but a memory now. Right, of course. No need to drag up old ghosts. There's plenty enough going on in the present. Just look. What's happening over there? Darling, please, open your eyes! No, say it is not so! Yeah, that can't be Primrose over here. Let's watch this man die instead. Who cares who that person is? Crying shame that, and just as his business was starting to take off.
Just so.
Rumor has it he voiced his displeasure with the lordship a bit too loudly, if you catch my meaning. That's why I keep my mouth shut, lest I end up dead on the street like that poor sod.
What?
A murder in Noblecourt of all places.
But...
When I was young, Father and the City Watch saw that hardly a crime was committed here. What has become of this place since I left? Move out of the way, you slack-jawed fools! We're by express order of his lordship to inspect the scene. Now clear out, lest we toss you in jail for impeding in the investigation.
How can that...
The Lord's own guardsmen are investigating the crime. Where's the City Watch? Well, that guy clearly did it. Or at least knows of who did it. I know that man. He was one of Father's trusted friends. Revelo Forsyth, Lieutenant Commander of the City Watch. At least he used to be. So he was spared the wrath of the crows, at least. The wrath of the crows. Oh, there's somebody with the right mark. A raven from Still Snow, sir. I fear the tidings are ill. Or he could be a crow, yeah. Master Rufus is a...
Oh.
So the left wing has been clipped. It was the Azelhart girl that did it, the deed, you say? So she still lives after all. Heh, guess we'll just have to do something about that. Mark my words, the Azelhart line ends here. No, I figured him being one of the crow was a possibility.
Could it be?
Lady Primrose? Is it truly you, Lady Primrose?
Impossible.
I know that voice. From a lifetime ago.
Primrose.
Do my eyes see true? You have grown lovelier than I ever could have dreamed, Lady Primrose.
Simeon.
Where have you been all these years? Not here, that's for certain. You know, I always wanted to run as fast and as far as I could from this stuffy old town. So I set on a journey across the realm. And yet, no matter how far I traveled, I could not escape from the pain of losing you.
Of course.
These days, I make a living as a playwright of sorts. I pen dramas and tragedies for the stage. You always did have a way with words. I swore I would never return to this place, then one day, I felt an odd yearning. And no sooner do I arrive than I am reunited with you. Fate is a mysterious thing, is it not?
Primrose.
But enough about me. Where have you been all these years, my love? What do I even tell him? There's not a thing I can say without sullying his memories of me forever.
I'm sorry.
My apologies, that was too forward of me. You needn't say a thing. Besides, I can imagine all too well without hearing a word. Life has not been kind to you, and though you have grown all the more beautiful through the hardships you've no doubt suffered. It still pains me that you had to suffer them. Simeon's gentle words stirred something in Primrose. A feeling she had not felt in many years. For the first time in what seemed like forever, she felt somewhere deep in her heart a measure of peace. He is too kind to me. He always was. Oi, what are you two doing, loitering about? That looks like a spot of trouble. I'd just as soon avoid. Come, my lady, let's find somewhere we can chat in private. Yeah, let's walk down the bridge and chat on the other side of the bridge.
It brings back so many memories.
Seriously, where they're standing is just literally down the bridge from where they were before.
Memories of my childhood days in this town. I could never understand why my father was so strict with me. I was always running off to the gardens for a good cry.
And that was where I would find you. And find an excuse to shirk my duties as gardener's apprentice. I wanted nothing more than to spend time with you. To be a part of your world.
He's the Little Mermaid.
Little lady, why do you cry so?
What? We couldn't help help but be drawn to one another, like the bees drawn to the nectar of the fragrant blooms.
Yeah, bees.
You were always penning poems for me. Your words, your songs, gave me comfort and solace.
Kramer had escaped.
In the darkest days, after I lost Father, you would sing them for me over and over.
To tell the truth, Primrose, I left this town to search for you. I tried so many times to forget you, to accept that you were gone. Yet time and again, I found myself reciting the poems I had written you. Can you forgive me, Primrose?
Nope, can't forgive you.
There was nothing to forgive. It was all so very long ago. I too have moved on from those days. I have found my own reason to go on.
And when the moon waxes full and bright in dark heaven, and stars glitter worlds away from earthly sorrow, would that sleep hold you in her soft embrace. Then shall my eyes close, lips open in prayer, for it is only in dreams that we may meet again.
Simeon.
And then there was silence. In that moment, there was nothing that words could convey.
Lady Primrose, I intend to remain in town for some time yet. I still have not forgiven myself, knowing that I could not do more for you. It tortures me to this day. If there is any way at all, in which I can be of service to you, my lady, you need only say the word.
Thank you, Simeon.
Yeah, thank you, Simeon. Also, that's an odd name. It makes me think of monkeys.
Enough distractions. I must find the men marked by the crow.
She's like, well, back to business.
A moment of your time.
May I be so bold as to pry? Huh? That man is very important to you, is he not? Why do you say that? It is a conjecture based on how you both look at each other. Had you not chosen to live your life the way you do, I wonder if... You can stop right there, Professor. How I live my life is my affair, not yours. Yes, quite. I do apologize. I best be careful around him. He's sharper than he looks. More travel banter. So this is where you were born and raised. It is, though much has changed in the last 10 years. The people, the town. It seems like this lord that we've been told about has a lot to do with that. Yes, and none of the changes have been for the better. 'Twas a happier place when I knew it. It was a peaceful and prosperous. My father was a strict man, but he was respected and loved by the people. I would very much like to see your town as it once was. If only I could have shown it to you, how proud I was of where we lived. Oh, Primrose.
Farewell.
Geoffrey, I will return.
What?
What's this? Are my eyes to be believed?
How could this...
My lady, are you Geoffrey's... It has been too long, Master Forsyth.
Lady Primrose?
Too long indeed. We all knew you would grow to be a great beauty, but even still, I feel as though I'm standing before a vision from the heavens. It brings me great joy to know that you are well, my Lady Primrose. As it does me to see you hale and hearty, Master Forsyth.
Thank the gods.
Age has stooped my back and blurred my eyes. But just seeing you before me, I thank the gods for blessing me with a long life. You flatter me overmuch, my good sir. I was just paying Geoffrey a visit, as I do from time to time. You should do the same, Lady Primrose. Let your father bask in your beauty as well.
No.
I cannot face father. Not yet. Before that, there is something I must do. I am sorry to hear it, my lady. But where you kept yourself all these years? There are many who would have been more than happy to take you in.
The truth is...
I have been on a journey of sorts, if you must know the truth.
I'm sorry.
Forgive me, I had no idea you had suffered through such dark days. You did well to endure and return to us, Lady Primrose.
Actually...
I endured only because I must. I must learn the truth behind Father's death. And have my revenge upon the bastards who took him from me. Master Forsyth, is there nothing you can tell me? There was a time when I, too, spared no effort in trying to unravel the secret behind Lord Geoffrey's murder. But in the end, I was left wishing I never had. My lady, I urge you to tread lightly. This business will be the death of you, if you do not watch your back. I am ready for whatever may come.
I know what I must do.
Very well. Come with me and I will tell you what I know.
Oh!
I'm back, Anna.
Oh?
I was wondering what was keeping you, dear. Pray tell, who is this beauty you brought with you?
It's not possible.
Lady Primrose? But I never, in so beautiful a woman and grown. Pinch me, my dear, I must be dreaming. I thought the same myself. Now, let's say we share a cup of tea. And so, from that dark day onward, the balance of power here in Noblecourt shifted, and shifted dramatically. Under Lord Geoffrey's stewardship, House Hazelhut was the most prominent of all the great families. Working closely with the city watch, he took it upon himself to uphold the peace and keep the people happy. Crime of any sort was nigh unheard of. Oh, what happy days those were. Though those with a want to do ill deeds might have found it a bit stifling. But it matters little, those times of peace and security are all but a dream now. In the chaos and disorder that followed the fall of House Hazelhut, a group of men seized power. They call themselves the Obsidians. They began their operations peddling illicit tinctures back when your father still lived. Working in the shadows just out of sight of Geoffrey's watchful eye, they made one shady deal after the next, filling their coffers and making powerful friends. Swayed by the influence of their coin, countless once lawful men cast their lot with these villains, and the ones that didn't. Captain Albus commanded the city watch in those days. Maybe you remember him? He was Lord Geoffrey's right hand, and the most just and honorable man I've been privileged to know. Unfortunately, his code of honor put him at odds with the Obsidians, and so they took action. Murdered. Like my father.
And then...
Absent his leadership, the city watch collapsed, and the Obsidians seized power with the greatest of ease. I spent years trying to follow the trail of corruption, to find who it led to, where the blood money flowed. In the end, I found that I was up against an opponent too evil. I have faced innumerable threats to my own life. Two of my cohorts from the Watch, who worked tirelessly to help me try to track down the truth, were murdered in cold blood. Honor and justice are long dead here, never to return. I am an old man now, and I grow weary of this battle. I am but a minor landowner, with no influence of which to speak. All I can do is bring flowers to Geoffrey's grave.
Lady Primrose?
There's nothing more I can do for him or for you, and so I beg of you, Lady Primrose, leave this place. Trust me, my lady, were your father here, he would say the same. I beg to differ, Master Forsyth. Were my father here, this is what he would say.
Faith shall be your shield.
Mayhap you are right. Mayhap I have only twisted my memories of Geoffrey to ease my regret at my own cowardice. Forgive me, my lady, I do you a dishonor.
Now then.
I know where the Obsidians make their headquarters in town. I will take you there.
Lady Primrose.
I will wait for you here, my lady. Pray tell me when you are ready to depart. Alright, we're gonna go save our game because if anything were to happen, I would like to not have to redo all that. Honor. Tell me, old brick, what does honor mean to you? A simple question, but one with no easy answer. For me, it is using my blade to protect others. There is naught else I can offer. Sometimes I think you're too humble for your own good. No matter how lofty our aspirations, in the end, we can only do what we are capable of. Better than to make ourselves the best that we can be, than dream in vain of saintliness. Well said. That's what I'm trying to do. Improve myself so I can do more. Especially since I met you. You're a true inspiration, you know. Gads! I hope I'm not blushing again. Anyway. So I don't have to do that all over again. Let's go back here. I feel it's awfully powerful. To address what you said, one of the things you have to like about this game watching again is how quick the chapters are. None of them feel like they drag. I agree with RPG. All the chapters are pretty quick. Now, they are a bit formulaic in that you got story, your choice if you want to. Okay, so you arrive at town, you steal, scrutinize everyone, you do your story bit, you got dungeon, you got boss, story over. Which isn't a bad thing per se, it's just very formulaic for 8 characters. This is the den of the Obsidians.
Lovely.
You have my gratitude, Master Forsyth. I cannot guarantee your safety should you choose to go forward, my lady.
I owe you a debt.
Nor would I ask you to.
Lady Primrose?
You mean to avenge Geoffrey's death, do you not?
I'll do what...
I do. It has been my sole reason for living all these years. Very well. In that case, Lady Primrose, pray allow this old man to accompany you. There was a time when I, too, vowed I would see justice served. For so long I had abandoned hope and lost my way. But reuniting with you, it has lit the path before me anew, as if the light of the flame shine upon us. I realize now that, for all I have learnt over the years, I still know nothing of true bravery.
So then...
Master Forsyth,
I beg of you.
if your faith will be your shield, Lady Primrose, let me be the sword at your side. Wondering if, Sir, the Lady Azelheart comes calling.
Oh?
Does she now? How thoughtful of her to save me the trouble of hunting her down myself. It's all playing out just as the boss said. Which reminds me, Wasn't he supposed to be joining us?
Yeah.
Oh, on that matter, sir, I'm afraid there's been a slight change of plans. He left a message. It appears there are some preparations he would see to first. That's our boss. Always had a flair for the dramatic. Sir? No doubt he's preparing a welcome party of his own. My Lady Hazelheart, 'tis a pity you'll not live to see it. This guy's got an eye patch. For the right wing will snuff the light out of you right here. Can you just meet me in the foyer? No? Okay. Here you go, guys. Next dungeon, ahoy. So one thing I don't care about in this game is the treasure chests are not very
No choice.
bountiful. Dark element, eh?
Dilemma. A great inferno to scorch the land.
Okay, they're not weak to fire.
Whoops! The battle is truly joined.
Ooh, broke the raven.
My turn now.
Oh, well, that one was weak to light.
I
Alright.
am ready. I am ready.
Night Ode. Broken.
I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine forth.
I am.
Thunder, ring out.
Didn't stand a
The
chance.
battle is truly joined. What is the logical course of action? A great inferno to scorch the land.
So, so the birds are probably weak to wind, which I do not have access to. Alright. What's in here? Ooh, treasure. I like treasure. There's a save point there, but what's down here? Ah, the front foyer. There, I asked him to meet me, and he couldn't do it.
There is no choice.
Alright, we got cutthroats and...
Now then,
Oh, you're weak to spear, are you? Well, that worked out.
I am ready.
Thunder, ring out.
You will not. I'll not be defeated.
Okay,
There!
what is the logical course of action? A great inferno to scorch the land. Too slow! Out of my way! Now then! Out of my way!
broken. They didn't stand a chance, you guys.
Should have studied harder.
That they should have. Which, by the way, the last boss actually dropped an axe. Can I do that to you? Oh, it's actually probably better than Holberg's axe. It is. Increases lightning damage dealt. So the reason why I'm not sprinting is I feel like sprint probably increases my encounter rate. Because look at the map when I do sprint. It goes red.
I will
The fuck are these, and why are they just hanging out in these people's house?
Now, what next? The flame burns bright. Too slow. That was close. Have at you.
Well, it's not weak to...
I am ready.
Not weak to lightning.
I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine.
Oh, Icy Slug? They're probably weak to fire. I didn't realize its name.
Too slow. Out of my way. Victory shall be mine.
I'll do my best.
Oh, Icky Slug, not Icy Slug. Well, they might still be weak to fire.
I am ready. Flames, burn this away.
They're not weak to fire.
What is the logical course of action?
Alright, so they're probably weak to either wind or
I am ready.
one of these weapons. It's dagger. Alright, there it is.
I'll not. Here I go. May the sacred flame shine forth.
It takes a moment to find their weakness and then we're good. Yay! Cyrus and Ulberk both level up. They're stronger than yesterday. The Obsidian Manse. All right. Oh, okay, there is more dungeon. Nothing in here.
May I?
Man, I'm so excited for Dragon Quest III.
Now then.
Alright, what do I want to kill?
I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Surely we'll find out more about that later this month or year.
What next? Nothing will quiet the storm. Too slow.
Well, that worked
I am
out.
ready.
I'll not be defeated. There!
An extra hit in. I like it.
Now then.
She didn't go last, so.
I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine.
Love disc! Oh, no one caught it.
Now, what? Nothing will quiet the storm.
I didn't break the birds, but
Thus ends your lesson.
it's fine. Oh, right, hang on.